Good morning.
Morning.
All right, so we'll be starting in about 4 minutes. It's feels like it's been a very long time since we've had a live lesson. A hurricane and everything.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, if you hear a little jingly in the background, that's our kitten. We have a new kitten and she's extremely active. So if she comes nearby, I'll pick her up and show her. But right now she's
I've heard about this
somewhere
little
else.
kitty.
Yeah, what?
I've heard about that little kitty. You sent us emails.
That's right. I sent pictures. That's right. Yeah.
Wasn't it pumpkin spice?
Pumpkin spice. Yeah. She had her first vet appointment yesterday. So first shots, she was not happy.
What animal is happy to get shots?
That's true. Not even people.
For real though.
Is there any updates on the cat, by the way?
On the what?
On the cat.
The kitten?
Yeah.
She's getting bigger. She's about 2.5 pounds now. So she's not that big. Yeah. Let's say she's somewhere in the house running around. I can hear her. She constantly goes and goes until she takes her nap. That's, you know how cats are. All right, we've got 2 more minutes. So today we're going to be reviewing our module 1 and for the test. Some of you have already taken the test and some of you have not. One thing is that there will be a password. There is a password for this test, but you each have a unique password. So if you text me at 10 at night or something on a Friday, which today's Friday, and you say, hey, I want my password, I'll be like, well, I'm not in front of the computer. So the password is only on my computer. And like I say, it's unique for each one of you. So hopefully before 3:45 today, if you need the password, you can text me, email me, that sort of thing. Get that. But after what we do today, hopefully that will be get you feeling more prepared. All right, got about another minute.
I built new Lego sets when we were gone.
You what?
I built 2 different Lego sets last weekend. Well, 2 weekends ago.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Yes, I have a brother who's still into Legos quite a bit. He's 58 now. Yeah, still loves
My brother.
It was like 2,250 pieces.
Oh, one of those big sets. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, my brother, he just built tiny stuff.
Yeah.
Probably like 300, 400 pieces.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't do it anymore.
When you get into it, it gets to be a big thing. Okay. Oh, how nice.
Wow.
It took some patience.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 days.
2 days.
Well, I
Me
guess you
2
gotta be
months,
one of
right?
those Lego masters one of these days, out there making
Wow.
for Legoland.
Well, probably like a night in a day.
Very good. All right, I'm going to mute you guys for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get started on this, and hopefully we won't take too long today. All right, so like I said, for those of you who are just logging in, you have a unique password for the Module 1 exam. and for the module 2 exam, any of the module exams. The password, you need to email me or text me for it before 3:45 today if you want to get it done, or even over the weekend. If you email me or text me over the weekend and ask me, oh, cool, and ask me for that password, you'll have to wait till Monday, just because I have to look on the computer. So we have some objectives here for 1.10. Is we're, with the module exam, we're showing that we have a little bit of command of the Spanish language, a little bit. You guys are beginning, okay? And you're learning about culture, and you're learning to answer questions related to greetings, names, numbers, addresses, phone numbers, ages, and descriptions. Demonstrating command of the Spanish language and related culture by using vocab. Okay, so, and to describe, information about yourself and other people. These are the state standards, which we're just gonna look at those. Okay, so here are the things that were covered in module 1, quite a few things. We've got, we discovered Mexico and Central America, South America. We went over, like in lesson 101, we had our countries and capitals. And, all of the Spanish-speaking countries, the Caribbean, Africa, Spain, obviously. Romance languages, remember, all Romance languages come from Latin. And we've got Spanish, Romanian, French, Italian, Portuguese. These are all Romance languages. All right, we also learned a little bit about Puerto Rico. We learned about our greetings and introductions. If I say to you, hola, ¿qué tal? I'm asking, hi, how are you doing? Okay, and you might answer muy bien, or estoy mal, or más o menos. These are different ways you can reply. Excuse me. Greeting rituals. Remember, how do people, or you guys tell me, how do people in Spanish-speaking countries greet each other? How do boys greet each other? You gotta unmute, because I can't hear you.
They handshake,
Boys usually do a handshake. What do girls do?
kiss on the cheek.
Oh, kiss on the cheek, usually on the right cheek. Of course, it looks on the opposite when I do it here. Okay. All right, differences between to and usted. To is familiar, that's you talking. We use to with our family members, someone younger than us, friends. Usted is formal, and it means you. We use that with our teachers, our bosses, people we don't know, and if we just want to show respect. When to use don and doña. Okay, these are kind of like Mr. and Mrs., but they're a little bit more formal. Again, it's formal. First names and last names, we learned a little bit about how those are different in Spanish. Abbreviations, like for example, señor, the abbreviation would be SR. Señora, the abbreviation would be SRA. We learned about Aztec and Mayan names, and if you don't remember, you want to go back over those chapters. Ask and provide where you're from. So for example, if I say, ¿De dónde es usted? Where are you from? And the person could say, soy de, and give the place that they're from. Okay. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? Soy de, and the place that you're from. Ask and provide an address. The question, ¿cuál es tu dirección? What's your address? Now that's familiar. How do we make it formal to ask what's your address? ¿Cuál es it to or?
You said?
No, we use su.
Oh.
¿Cuál es su dirección? For being formal. So let me just the chat box is going nuts. Okay, so to is familiar, and su is formal. ¿Cuál es tu dirección? ¿Cuál es su dirección? And to say my address is, I'd say Mi dirección es, my address is. Ask about a phone number. ¿Cuál es tu teléfono? What's your phone number? Or the formal, ¿cuál es su teléfono? Mi teléfono es, my number is. Okay. Okay. Okay, Juliana, you should be fine. We'll be done with this before 11. Okay, you just put your chat. Julian, I'm doing great. Okay, we lost the shed. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, why is this flipping out? Sorry. Spanish keyboard. Some of you are having trouble with your accents and symbols. And you know, when you're on a test, and this is important because you're going to be doing your module exam. And your module exam doesn't have any essay questions. It's all multiple choice. But, you know, so yeah, so that's not a problem. But anytime you have a quiz where there is an essay question, in the instruction, they always have like a little, like a word bank, but it's letters with symbols on them, accents and upside down question marks and regular question marks, all that, okay? So all you have to do is you highlight the letter with the symbol that you need, you press Control-C to copy it, and then of course you go into your text, Control-V to paste it in. If the copy and paste doesn't work, there is the Spanish keyboard that you can use. And if you want the Spanish keyboard instructions, like how to install it on your computer, email me today. Okay, it's easier for me to email it to you because it's like a long list of instructions. Okay, but just email those that request to me today, and I can send that to you. The Spanish keyboard is really nice because it makes it much simpler for writing your symbols, and you can still write in English, but it just makes Spanish writing easier. Numbers 0 through 10 and mathematics. We're going to go over that a little bit more in a minute. The alphabet. Remember, our vowels are A, E, O, U. Once you know your vowels, that really helps. And then, of course, each letter is a little different. Like the letter G is K. You know, that's how you would pronounce that. The letter Y is Y. You know, so we've got some different weird letters. The double L is like the letter Y. Yeah. You know, so A, Y. All right. Tildes and acentos, but remember the tilde is a little squiggly over the letter N to make it Nye, and accents are added. Written accents are there to give emphasis. Describing yourself using adjectives. So if I was going to describe myself, like what I look like, I'd say, yo soy bonita. I'm pretty. But if I want to describe my personality, I might say, yo soy tímida, because I am a little bit shy, believe it or not. Okay. What if I'm going to describe I'll describe one of my brothers. I'll describe the one that plays with the Legos. Okay. Mi hermano es alto. My brother is tall, which he really is. Or mi hermano es inteligente. My brother is intelligent. Okay, so that's how we describe people. Ask and provide hair color. Now, when we're giving our hair color, I could say, for example, yo tengo pelo gris. I have gray hair, what little there is of it. Okay. I could say Annika tiene pelo castaño. Annika has brown hair. Okay, right. Okay. Well, you're combing your hair, so I thought about you. All right. What about eye color? Well, we use the verb tener to talk about our eyes, to say we have a certain color eyes. So yo tengo ojos azules. I have blue eyes, which, you know, if you haven't done 109 yet, you know, this hopefully will help you a little bit with that. Okay. We wouldn't say mis ojos son azules. My eyes are blue. Well, that's one way to say it, but in the instructions, they tell us to use the verb tener. So yo tengo ojos azules. Valeria tiene ojos marrones. He has brown eyes. Okay. All right. cognates. Remember, cognates are words that look and sound like the word they mean in English or in Spanish, okay? So let me see, I'm drawing a complete blank. Sorry, if I come back, if I remember something, I'll come back to it. Celebrations, we learned a little bit about La Quinceañera in this module. Remember the 15th birthday party. The calendar, remember, days of the week and months of the year are never capitalized in Spanish. And when we're giving a date, like a birthday, for example, we're going to put the day of the month, the day that comes before the month. We don't say May 8th, for example, we say the 8th of May. So if someone's birthday is May 8th, we'd say su cumpleaños es el 8 de mayo. Okay. Or if it was my birthday, I'd say mi cumpleaños es el 8 de mayo. I would just stop a different day. We learned a little bit about birthday celebrations and traditions. We learned about numbers 11 through 31 and how to ask and answer questions. Remember our question words like ¿qué is what? ¿Cómo is how, or how are you? ¿Dónde, where? We've got lots of different question words. ¿Cuánto, how many? So let's look at our numbers 0 through 29. I'm sorry, 31. Okay, so each of these is not, each of these is not too hard to pronounce. I'm just going to go across the top and try not to use my pointer because or I guess it goes down. Sorry. We're going to go down on the left side and then, each column. So I'm going to try not to use the pointer. So 0 is cero, 1 is uno, 2 is dos, 3, tres, 4, cuatro, 5, cinco, 6, seis, 7, siete, 8, ocho, 9, nueve, 10, diez, 11, once, 12, doce, 13, trece, 14, catorce, 15, quince, 16, dieciséis, 17, diecisiete, 18, dieciocho, 19, diecinueve, 20, veinte, 21, veintiuno. Notice that it's a little different how it's written. 22, veintidós, 23, veintitrés, 24, veinticuatro, 25, veinticinco, 26, veintiséis, 27, veintisiete, 28, 28, 29, 29, 30, 30, 31, 31. Our numbers are important. Next module, we're actually going to learn about telling time in Spanish. So learning our numbers is pretty important. We learned a little bit about why things are different. Like for example, 16 is written as one word, dieciséis. Okay, but it could be written out as 10 y 6, like 3 little words. Okay, so it means the same thing. 17, 17 could be 10 y 7. 18 could be 10 y 8. You'd actually say it the same, 18. But, it's a spelling. Okay. The 20s are usually one word, but it could be written out as 3. 22 could be 20 y dos. 23 could be 20 y tres. You guys have any questions about these numbers? We're going to do some practice questions that are similar to questions that could be asked on your Module 1 exam. Okay, so we're going to go over these. We're going to use our chat box. Okay, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 for most of the time. Okay, so es el domingo, el 13 de abril. Okay, should our answer be ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cómo es? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? You can write 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat box. The answer is ese domingo el 13 de abril. So they're giving a date in this answer. What question makes sense? So far, I don't see anybody giving the right answer. All right, Annika. Cuando es tu cumpleaños? When's your birthday? Okay. Because number 1 is asking, ¿Cómo estás? How are you? 2 is asking, ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? And 3 is asking, ¿Cómo es? What are you like? So 4 is our only possible answer. Okay. So the next one here. Buenos días, me llamo Carlos. Yo soy de Guatemala, pero vivo en Miami. The question is, ¿Dónde vive Carlos? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? It's 1. He lives in Miami. He's from, soy de Guatemala. He's from Guatemala, but he lives in Miami. All right, let's look at the next one. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Carla. Yo vivo en Orlando, pero soy de El Salvador. Tengo 18 años. Yo soy sociable y artística. ¿De dónde eres, Carla? So what's our answer? 1, 2, 3, or 4? It's 3. Soy de El Salvador. Because they're asking, where are you from? She said, she's from El Salvador. Okay, let's look at the next one. Tres amigos. Yeah, this is a little bit of math. Tres amigos menos dos amigos. ¿Cuántos amigos tienes? All right, Julian has it. Tengo un amigo. I have 1 friend. So 3 friends minus 2 friends. How many friends do you have? You're down to 1 friend. Hopefully you're not losing friends. That's just a math problem. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Profesora, señora. That screen did something weird. Okay, let's try this again. Profesora, señora Clemente, usted es bonita y inteligente. Señora Clemente, usted es de San Salvador, El Salvador. ¿Cómo se llama usted, señora profesora? What's our answer? Valeria has it. Me llamo Señora Clemente. Right. They keep saying her name over and over. So if you didn't get it, it's because you were thinking about something else. Okay, let's go to the next one. 2 young school girlfriends meet. What can one say to the other? Now remember, they're meeting up. Adiós, estoy mal, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo está usted? All right, Giuliani and Valeria and Julian have picked 3, which is the right answer. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Because if you're just meeting up, you wouldn't say goodbye. So, bye, you know, you wouldn't do that. And you wouldn't start out by saying, I'm terrible, estoy mal. Or how are you? You know, you wouldn't use usted because, you know, that's formal. All right, here's one. Pretend we got a picture here of a mother koala with her baby koala. And it's misspelled. I didn't do it. Okay. Okay. So cambia el verbo en negrito condicional. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about all that. I think I put in too many instructions. Okay, let's go back here. We're looking at words. La mamá koala es grande. The mother koala is big. Y el koala bebé es. So if the mother is big, then the baby would be pequeño. That's right, small. All right. Just that's more of a matter of opposites. All right. All right. We got our young friend Jeremiah. He says, hola, me llamo Jeremiah. Mucho gusto. And then there's a question missing. Estela says, es Estela encantada. And he says, igualmente. So what did he ask her? Oops. Did he ask her, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Or ¿Y tú? Julian has it. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? What's your name? It could also be, well, they wouldn't have used como se llama because that's formal, so no. All right. Let's do this. Technical difficulties. All right, you got a boy with long brown hair and green eyes and a black cat. ¿De qué color son los ojos de Santiago? Verdes, that's right, green eyes. Mi número de teléfono es, and we've got, remember, 556294, and I'm not going to give you the Spanish numbers for this. ¿Cuál es el último, the last número? So what's the last number? 5, that's right. All right, now, before we, don't get happy feet here, okay? So we've got the exam as the last thing to do. However, let me just say, you can't do your 1.10 exam if you haven't gotten all the way through 1.9. So if you still haven't gotten all of your work done before 1.10, then that's your first job, okay? And then you've got to do 1.10. So I'm going to encourage you to get everything done through 1.10 over the weekend. However, if for some reason you can't get the 1.10 exam done over the weekend, you can do it on Monday. Now, Monday is a work day. It's not a technical student school day, but you can do work. It'll still help you to work on Monday. Okay, so if you don't get the 1.10 done over the weekend, you can do it on Monday. And that way, when I do my attendance on Tuesday, looking at, did you get it done? I can say, yes, you did do it, and that you were present, because you did it. Okay. And Monday, I will still be available for you to contact me through text and email. I think until noon, I may not have phone availability. We'll see. Okay. All right. You guys want to do some Kahoots? Would you like to do some
Sure.
review? Okay. Let's do a little bit of review. Let's look at what we have that would really help you guys. Well, you tell me, you guys feel like you have a good handle on what's the difference between formal and informal?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your alphabet? How do you guys feel about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you read it or no, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do alphabet, and then we have the verb vivir. Remember, vivir is to live. And Sarah, well, I think describing people, that's something that a lot of people have to struggle with, even higher levels sometimes. Okay, so let's try our alphabet first and do that. Get it going.
Loading.
Super slow loading.
Like the computer just woke up.
Exactly. Now, I think Kahoot's been running slow lately.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, that Halloween theme. All right. So there are, how many of you? There's 19 of you. So I hope to see all of you in here. I'm also going to do a little screenshot here of who's here today.
Oops. You know what?
So we've got about 10 more people. Someone left.
Who left?
Okay. We have 4 more. Is anybody having difficulty logging in? Or is it just running slow? All right, I think you guys can keep logging in even once we start. So we're just gonna go ahead and start this.
Perfect timing.
Spanish alphabet. Okay, the Spanish alphabet is the same as the English alphabet. Cierto or falso? Cierto is true, falso is false. Okay, it is not quite the same, and it's so falso was the correct answer. The Spanish R is pronounced the same as the English R. Cierto or falso?
Are you okay? Oh. Sorry.
Okay, falso, it's not the same. Okay, so the R in Spanish is like R if it's at the beginning of the word, or if it's 2 R's together, or ere. The letter K is borrowed from words in other languages. Cierto or falso? All right, this is the pumpkin spice.
Oh my goodness.
Dang it.
Okay, look at the kitty.
It's a little hyper, so I'm gonna let
We
it
used
go.
to have 2 cats, but I think one of them died and the other away. Like Midnight and Prince were best friends. As soon as Prince died, Midnight was like, I can't
Oh.
do this anymore.
Yeah.
I got
we're
a
gonna
dog.
keep it. Yeah. All right, what's the name of this mark, guys? Is it a hashtag, an inverted question mark, an exclamation point, or a tilde? What is it? Something we do use in Spanish,
Computer's
though.
lagging.
I know what it is. Yep.
It's a tilde. You guys all got it. It's good. All right. Which of these is a letter in the Spanish alphabet? This, or this?
We had just talked about this.
Mhm. R.
It's the only letters.
Okay. Which of these is not a Spanish letter? So we've got all these things. Which of these is not a Spanish letter?
Oh shoot. Oh,
That's easy.
and I just clicked the wrong one.
Well, it's good that you recognize that, though. All right, so
Yeah.
this one here, I don't know what language that is, but it's not a Spanish letter. Right? What is this letter coming up here? Okay, this one here. Is it Che, Se, K, or Quay?
Oh God.
That's so easy.
It took 3 seconds.
J.
Yay.
I'm on fire.
Accent marks are only found on vowels. Cierto or falso?
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oof.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, me
Oh.
too.
I
And
did
one of those
too.
days, huh?
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button.
Okay, cierto, they're only found on vowels. We don't put them on consonants.
I meant to press false,
X
but I
is
accidentally
pronounced,
pressed
yeah.
That's the right one.
Okay, is X pronounced quo, X, X, or Y? How do we pronounce the letter X?
This
Mm,
one's easy.
Yeah, that's really easy.
I had my notes beside me.
I don't need the
Yes,
notes.
Douglas.
I don't need the notes. I'm just no.
Yep.
Okay, it is pronounced X.
Oh, I got it right. I'm in 11th, so
Right. Y. How is the letter Y pronounced? Is it A, B, A, or Y?
bro, it's so
I think I got this one wrong.
Oh God.
Y.
I
We're
got it right.
Literally means the Greek eye.
No, 23 points.
F is pronounced how? How do we pronounce it? Is it F-A, F, R, or N-A?
why are all of these questions so easy for some reason?
I don't know.
You've done this. This is the
Are
review.
you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
How good if it's easy?
Take a highly educated.
F-A.
Easy dub. Easy.
John Cena comes to the wall. Are you sure?
How do you pronounce the letter B? Ba, be, or be? And I think that this is a be. Ba, be, or be.
Didn't we already go over this?
Dang it.
Be.
Bro, how? Dude, this makes no
Do
sense.
not play with me.
How do you pronounce the letter G? Remember I said this earlier. Is it gay, K, G, or here?
What is that squeaking sound?
Just
It's
press the wrong button.
hey,
Wow.
but remember the hey is like a, so hey. All right.
I am 2,000 points above everyone.
How do you pronounce the letter N? Is it N-A, N-Y, N-A, N-A?
Fudge. Fudge. I pressed the wrong button again.
Me too, bro.
This is fun.
Xavier, you keep on saying this is fun. This is
I'm gonna
like
win my first.
destroying
This is my
my
first
mind.
Kahoot win.
All right, N-A. That was
Wow.
the letter N.
Dang it.
Let's go.
Oh,
All right, who our winners are.
Probably is gonna be.
Oh, we
Xavier.
got one more, sorry, yeah. How do you pronounce the letter S? Is it S, Si, Sa, or S-A?
Bro,
That's one of the easiest questions.
are you doing the Jeopardy right now?
I already have music. S-A. All right, Angelina, very good. Third place. Valeria, second place. And
It's Xavier. It's gonna be Xavier.
Xavier.
My first
first
Kahoot
place.
win. I'm clipping this.
Yep.
I'm clipping
knew
this. I'm
that.
clipping
Are
this. My
you
first
cheating?
Kahoot
I
win.
don't know.
I'm clipping this. I'm clipping this. My first Kahoot win. Let's go.
We'll go to this.
Easy dubs. I had fun. GG's.
And GG's. Yeah, GG's.
Bro, GG's.
When you say GG's, but you make
All
it
right,
like saying
we're gonna do one other here. We're gonna describe people with the verbs here.
oh no.
I'm terrible
Oh,
at this.
I'm gonna lose.
This is, and then if you're terrible at it, something we need to review.
I'm,
No.
at least I got my first
Okay,
Kahoot
so
one though,
many.
so I'm happy about that. But this I don't
All right. We'll see y'all load in.
Wait,
Log
there's
in.
another Kahoot?
Yes.
Yep.
Where have you been?
4,000
Not
Kahoots.
here,
Okay, log
obviously.
in, people, and I'm gonna have to mute you because it's getting a little loud. A little loud. We've got about 4 more people who could log in. Is anybody having difficulty logging in? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it, and then if you're still logging in, it'll let you get entered. Describing others with the verb ser, and there's only 10 questions on this. Como blank ella? Would it be es, eres, soy, or son? Okay, the answer is es. Eres would be for two, soy would be for yo, and son would be for ellos. ¿De dónde blank ustedes? Is it son, es, somos, or eres? Okay, the answer would be son, and I didn't see anybody get it. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas all use son. So es would be like he or she, or usted singular. Somos would be for
Losing,
nosotros. And eres is for two, guys. Someone's got their sound a little loud. Mi mejor amigo blank amable. Is it es, soy, eres, or son? It would be es. Remember, soy would be yo, eres would be two, and son would be ellos, ellas, or ustedes. Yo blank muy inteligente. Is it soy, son, eres, or somos? Okay, soy is the correct answer. Son is used for ellos, ellas, or ustedes. Eres is for two, and somos would be nosotros, which is us. Two blank de McKinney. Is it eres, soy, es, or somos? Eres, two eres. Soy is for yo. Es is for él, ella, or usted, and somos is nosotros, which is us. Two is you, one person. Nosotras blank bonitas. Is it son, soy, somos, or es? Yeah, the correct answer is somos. Only two people got that. We are pretty. Son is for ellos, ellas, or ustedes. Soy is yo, which is I. And es would be él, ella, or usted, he, she, or you formal. Okay. Los estudiantes blank trabajadores. Son, soy, es, or somos. Correct answer is son. Los estudiantes is like they, ellos. They are hard workers. Soy is yo, myself, but that can't work. Es is for he, she, or usted, you formal, and somos is us. It's got to be son. We're talking about them. They're hard workers. Mi mamá y yo blank de Oklahoma. Is it soy, somos, es, or son? Okay, the correct answer is somos, we. Because when you have the yo and I, someone else and I, okay, or and myself, okay, that's we. We are from Oklahoma. Soy is the yo form, but we've got mi mamá, yo. It's not just yo. Es is for he, she, or usted, and son is ellos. We don't have that. Next one. To blank mi amigo. Eres, soy, es, or somos. Okay, correct answer is eres, which most of you got. Soy would be yo, and it's two here, not yo. Es would be ella or usted, and it's two, not that. Somos is would be nosotros, that's not here. Okay. Señorita Smith, blank, mi profesora favorita. Es, eres, soy, or son.
The picture though.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, the correct answer is S. Okay,
I should have
Yes,
got this.
she
It has my
is
last name clearly in it.
yeah. Eres is two, soy is yo, there wasn't yo there. And son would be they. So it's got to be S, she is. All right, let's see who did it. Third place is Xavier.
Javier.
Okay, Chloe is second, and
It's not Javier, it's Xavier.
Oh,
Rose. Rose is first place. Javier would be with a J.
oh,
All right, so we're gonna X out of this. Okay, so you guys are having some difficulties with.
Mm.
I'm not having difficulties, I'm having fun.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad
of course
fun.
you're having fun.
All right, if you guys want to
I-
look at the chat box, I'm gonna just do a little bit here in the chat box. Okay, so we've got, okay, so yo, soy, okay, I am. And we have two, eres, you are, where these are the forms of ser, okay? Then we have, okay, so if you guys could refrain from typing. Okay. Then we have él, which is he, ella, which is she, and usted, which is you formal, and that is es. Okay. Then we have nosotros somos. It could also be nosotras, which would be the feminine. Okay. And then we have vosotros, which is used in Spain. Vosotros sois. And then we have ellos, ellas, and ustedes son. Okay, so I hope you guys are able to follow this here in the chat because it's a little divided. Okay, but if you are having trouble with the verb ser, you want to go back to lesson 107 because 107 is where we really use the verb ser for describing. Okay. You guys have any questions about this, what we've reviewed today? Okay. So, collaboration. Have you all done your collaboration already?
No. Well, I haven't.
Okay, so it's 40 easy points. You just go down to where it says collaboration for segment 1. And you want to write that this was for the 1.10 review. Tell me what you enjoyed about working with other people and what did you learn about today? Okay, and then submit it for grading because it's 40 points that you can get. If you're ready to do your 1.10 exam, text me or email me for that password. Remember, you each have a unique password for the test. It's not the same password for everybody. Okay, I stopped doing that last year when I had a student who kind of cracked into that and started doing tests when she shouldn't. So everybody gets their own unique password. Anybody have questions? If you don't, you're welcome to exit.
I would like to make one last final claim.
Yes.
GG's.
Goodbye. Anyways,
Yeah.
I have a question about the cat though. Out of all the names, why did you pick pumpkin spice?
That was my daughter's choice. She thought she had some orange. Well, she does have some orange on her, and
She's orange and black.
right. And she's, came to us in the October, the Halloween season. So yeah, pumpkin spice.
You said she was running around like crazy until her nap time.
Yeah, in fact, right now she's sleeping. You can't see her.
Finally.
When somebody eats spice, they keep running around. So it looks like she looks like a pumpkin, and she runs around like something spicy in her mouth.
Everybody rise from the
Oh, I like the dog, Xavier.
I need a puppy.
All right, you guys.
My dog Jada absolutely hates me. Like she won't even let me hold her. I'm just sitting here like, you know what? You can just stay over there sleep, and I'm just gonna do my work.
It's not a puppy. It's almost an adult. It's a
What?
Guys, I'm gonna end the session. I will see you later.
Everybody rise from the
Bye.
grand national.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I want my first Kahoot here.